Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Young and the Restless spoilers for fall confirm Kyle Abbott starts a romance with Claire Grace Howard Newman. However, it complicates things and produces a shocking revelation on the CBS daytime drama. Currently, Y&R Spoilers show that Kyle Abbott loves having Claire Grace Howard Newman in his life. Most importantly, he loves how great of a nanny she is to his son, Harrison Locke. She had an instant connection with Harrison, and he adores her. Kyle is so happy with Claire's role in Harrison's life that he continues to fight his ex-wife, Summer Newman, every step of the way. On top of that, he even stood up to Victor Newman and refused to fire Claire as he demanded. Indeed, she is important to him, and they are only getting closer on Young and the Restless. Furthermore, official spoilers for the soap promise their bond will deepen, and they will take the next step soon. This fall, on Young and the Restless, Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, will begin a new romantic relationship with former baddie, Claire Grace Howard Newman, Haley Yaron. Recently, a fall preview surfaced. It confirms Claire will take a chance and embark on her very first romantic journey with Kyle. She was raised by her psycho great-aunt, Jordan Howard, Colleen Zink. So she doesn't have any experience with love or relationships. Jordan groomed Claire for one thing, revenge against the Newman family. So Kyle will be her first love interest on Young and the Restless. However, it won't be easy. Kyle's ex, Summer Newman, Allison Lanier, already dislikes Claire. She does not trust her because of her past. Furthermore, she worries she will bring danger to Harrison Locke, Redding Munsell. But soon, Summer gets a rude awakening and it opens her eyes. Coming up on Y&R, Summer finds out Kyle's moved past friendship with Claire and she becomes irritated. Clearly, she's already unhappy with the connection Kyle feels to Claire, and when they start dating it pushes her over the edge. Furthermore, it makes her take a look at her feelings for Kyle. She likes to think she's over him, especially because she's dating Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd. But most likely, she still loves her ex-husband on Young and the Restless. She might even want him back. She's just afraid to admit it to herself. And she's likely also afraid of rejection. So when he begins this new relationship, Summer will be forced to take a hard look at her true feelings. The surprises keep coming on Y&R, and the fall season is sure to bring the drama. Don't miss a moment to see if Kyle Abbott has a future with newcomer Claire Grace Howard Newman, or if Summer will ruin it on the CBS soap opera. As the golden leaves begin to fall in Genoa City, secrets swirl in the cool breeze, and so does the hint of a shocking new romance. The Young and the Restless is about to usher in one of its most unpredictable and tantalizing storylines yet. Kyle Abbott and Claire Grace are poised to become the next electrifying couple to shake up the canvas this fall. What began as a series of sharp-edged confrontations and thinly veiled suspicions is about to transform into a slow-burn relationship full of complexity, passion, and the kind of moral gray areas that daytime drama thrives on. Kyle Abbott has been a man adrift since his split from Summer. His charm and business savvy remain intact, but his heart has been in pieces. Claire Grace, on the other hand, has spent the better part of the year reinventing herself, struggling to prove she's more than her troubled past. Once weaponized by Aunt Jordan to infiltrate the Newman clan, Claire is now trying to forge a life of her own. Their first major encounter this fall is nothing short of explosive. Expect a tense standoff at Society when Kyle, now reinstalled at Jabot in a controversial move by Jack, crosses paths with Claire, who's tentatively working PR for Newman Media under a wary Nick and Victoria. A clash of business interests turns personal as Kyle accuses Claire of manipulating Newman PR to damage Jabot's latest fragrance launch. By mid-October, viewers will see the frost between them begin to thaw. A stranded elevator at the Newman Tower forces the two into close quarters, the classic soap setup. But it's what they reveal to each other that changes everything. Claire, vulnerable for the first time, opens up about her loneliness, her guilt, and her desperate need to be seen as more than a cautionary tale. Kyle, despite himself, finds a surprising empathy. He knows what it's like to be defined by your last mistake or your last heartbreak. It's not long before Claire begins to show up in Kyle's orbit more often, sometimes intentionally, sometimes not. And Kyle, whose usual defenses go up around almost everyone these days, finds himself letting Claire in. The writing team is said to be building the romance carefully, no sudden leaps or overnight declarations of love. This is a story of two broken people slowly finding solace in each other, despite all the reasons they shouldn't. Expect Summer to take notice, and she won't be pleased. Though she's trying to move on, Summer still harbors deep feelings for Kyle, and seeing him cozy up to a woman with a criminal past and Newman blood ties will push all the wrong buttons. Fans can anticipate an icy confrontation between Summer and Claire at Crimson Lights by early November, full of veiled threats and one-liners sharp enough to cut glass. But Claire may not be the only obstacle. Kyle's own family could prove just as problematic. Jack is notoriously protective of the Abbott name, and Diane. Well, if there's one person who can smell trouble in a teacup, it's Diane Jenkins Abbott. Jack, torn between loyalty to his son and concern for Abbot's public image, might try to reason with Kyle about the optics of dating someone with Claire's history. Diane, meanwhile, could take matters into her own hands, perhaps even striking a backroom deal with Victoria to push Claire out of Kyle's life. And let's not forget Audra Charles, who's never one to let a rival rise unchecked. With Claire slowly gaining favor at Newman Media, Audra might see romance with Kyle as the perfect leverage or sabotage opportunity. Despite all the interference and emotional baggage, Kyle and Claire's connection only deepens. Their bond is less about sweeping declarations and more about quiet understanding, stolen glances, and a growing trust neither of them expected to find again. Behind the scenes, producers are said to be thrilled with the chemistry between actors Michael Mueller, Kyle, and Haley Aaron, Claire. Test audiences are reportedly responding with enthusiasm, calling the pair unexpected but compelling, and exactly the kind of fresh energy Y&R needs right now. In an exclusive comment, head writer Josh Griffith hinted at the intrigue to come. "We love to explore redemption arcs and the complications of love when the past won't let go. Kyle and Claire are going to challenge each other and our audience in ways we haven't seen in a long time." This fall, Y&R isn't just telling a love story. It's crafting a delicate narrative about identity, redemption, and whether two people with baggage too heavy to carry alone can lift each other out of the shadows. As the weather turns cold, don't be surprised if Genoa City's hottest new couple emerges from the unlikeliest of pairings. Whether you're rooting for Kyle and Claire or bracing for the fallout, one thing's for sure, the drama is just getting started.